This video contains plot spoilers for Undertale. The Undertale Soundtrack is one of my favorite music collections of all time, and many other fans feel the same. It's clear that a lot of care went into its composition. With 101 tracks total, it can be very hard to choose any small number of favorites. After much deliberation, however, I've managed to narrow down my top 10 favorite songs from the Undertale soundtrack. Number 10, Waterfall. This song, like the area of the game in which it can be heard, is mystifying. It embodies the wonder of this place of darkened landscapes, flowing water, and glow-in-the-dark flora. Even if you had only ever listened to the track and never seen this part of the game, the music would probably make you picture a place very similar to, or just like, the waterfall area. Number 9, Ruins. This is the first area you explore in the game, and one of the first few songs on the soundtrack, and it's a great introduction to both. The music has a sense of childlike curiosity and the desire to explore and uncover secrets, which is what the player likely imagines Frisk to be feeling in the moment, so the song allows them to relate to the character and step into their shoes. Number 8, Fallen Down Reprise. I've always loved the idea of reprises in soundtracks, and this song pulls it off perfectly. It really just sounds like the logical way of continuing the original Fallen Down track. It sounds whimsical and cheerful, and does its job of reintroducing a character we love but haven't seen since the start of the story very well. It also comes to a nice little conclusion at the end of the song. Number 7, Reunited. This song feels very uplifting and comforting. Everyone has been through some difficult times up to this point in the story, but now they're all together and they know that everything will be alright. The music just seems to get happier and sweeter as the song progresses. It provides some well-earned joy in a moment of triumph and payoff, and reminds the listener to treasure the people in their life and the time spent with them. Number 6, Hopes and Dreams. This is the true finale of the story, and you would know it just from hearing this music. It represents just how powerful believing in yourself and in others can be, that any obstacle can be overcome if you have the drive to make it happen. The music is exciting and encouraging during this encounter, and it just adds another level of appreciation for all the best elements of this game. Number 5, It's Raining Somewhere Else. This song and the scene during which it plays offer a moment of peace in between some rather intense moments in the story. It reminds you that it's okay to settle down every once in a while and just focus on your surroundings for a bit. This track is very relaxing and pleasant to listen to, and has some nice instrumentation that relays a familiar melody in a way that makes it feel completely new. Number 4, Core. This song is exactly as energetic as it needs to be in order to match the location and happenings that it accompanies. The music, like the environment, is an agent that drives the player forward. It leaves you on the edge of your seat, nervous but eager. You're in danger but determined. The rhythm almost kind of reflects a quickened heartbeat, which really just adds texture to the music in a unique way. Circumstance and action truly collide. Number 3, Asgore. Toby Fox couldn't have possibly done better in composing the music for a climactic boss fight such as this one. Everywhere you've gone and everything you've done in the game thus far has led to this decisive moment, and the music makes the player very aware of that fact. The fight is reluctant on both sides, yet both realize that it has to take place. Likewise, the score has the proper amount of intensity and emotion. Number 2, another medium. This is probably what I would consider the most atmospheric track on the soundtrack. You're in an area that's somewhat difficult to traverse, and you've come a long way in your journey to get there, and the music drives home that feeling. I like how the music slows down towards the middle of the track, encouraging the listener to just take everything in and admire all that they're experiencing. Before I get to number 1, I have some honorable mentions to include. These songs are Home, Memory, Death by Glamour, Respite, and probably many others. Number 1, Undertale, the song that is. Like many of the entries on this list, I chose this song partially because of how well it fits the part of the story in which it plays. It encapsulates both cherishing happy memories and missing the ones who were a part of them. I honestly think you could play this song at a wedding or a funeral and it would be equally fitting for either one. It tugs on the heartstrings in all the right ways, and it just makes me feel all warm inside. It's fitting as the title track because it encompasses the feeling that the game story as a whole delivers. What do you think of my list? What are your favorite songs from the Undertale soundtrack? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time.